If you didn't notice up here, I've got some old school gossip gals. That's right, the snooty hoity-toities want to talk smack. Well, Santa Claus got his own, this is the gossip, this is life and times, that's right, life and style. Anybody want to know who's getting nominated this year? It's Glee. Now, I gotta tell you something about Glee. When I first saw Glee, I thought, for crying out loud, like it wasn't bad enough they were sticking vampires down my throat. Now I gotta listen to musicals, and musicals are coming back. I think I'm gonna go puke. So anyhow, Santa Claus goes ahead and said, well, that little brunette girl might actually be a fire hose girl. We might put her in there. But the brunette girl was so ding-dong-dang cute, I said, I'm gonna stick around just out of curiosity, see if she says something funny. Well, it turns out she can sing. And I thought, well, I'm totally attracted to her. Next thing you know, they had another hot-looking girl, and another hot-looking girl, and a handsome boy, and a handsome boy, and the drama all of a sudden I'm sucked into Glee. Start watching it, following the timeline. Well, eventually, like all good things, must die and fall flat on their face, just like Glee did for me. I'd say probably by about the second season, I started losing interest. I think it happened right around that Madonna episode. I kind of just lost my chunks there. You can only do so many things with that show where they regurgitate all these old musicals and spill a little bit of Hollywood high school into that mix and make it less nauseating than before. Well, it turns out Glee is in fact going to be nominated for a Golden Fart Award, and I don't know about that. They'd probably past their prime. But I thought, okay, Glee, what other example do you have? How can you justify that you passed your prime? Well, Santa Claus got plenty of examples. Now, if you guys listen carefully, I've got something to tell you about these stupid shows that I'm talking about. Glee's not there yet, but we'll talk about Grey's Anatomy. We'll talk about Desperate Housewives, and we'll talk about, Cougar Town. All three of those shows, if you notice, during the show, they start playing some sort of silly, stupid guitar plunkety-plunk-plunk, where you're sitting there, and it's obviously they're leading you into entertainment with laughter by some sort of odd musical score that doesn't really make sense unless you stop to listen to it. So if you guys got a rerun of either one of those three shows, that's right, Grey's Anatomy, Cougar Town, or Desperate Housewives, you will find a strange phenomenon happens in the background. Now, if you just close your eyes and listen, it'll get real silent. And then all of a sudden, there'll be a funny comedy type scene where you hear this bloom, 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 bloom. And it's this stupid music, and it drives me crazy. And I look at Mrs. Claus, I go, you don't hear that music playing in the background, or they're trying to suck you in like some sort of subliminal stupid program that they shut you down, and they make you some sort of monkey, a rhesus monkey, sitting around in a cage getting zapped by the stupid meter. All of a sudden, so watch this. Grey's Anatomy is different. Grey's Anatomy has that same bloom, 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 bloom. And then when the serious scene comes in, it's like this violin crap. I'm telling you, you might not have noticed before, but it's happening. That is actually subliminal stupidity waves launching your way to try to get one more season out of that show. It's hypnotic, it's stupid, and I say Santa Claus says that music is not Market Chancho, but is in fact super annoying, like as if it was Market Chancho. All these stupid sound effects. Santa Claus gets annoyed also with the cameraman on certain shows. Now, I don't know if I'm getting on my own little rant here, but I want to let you guys know sometimes there's cameramen out there who can't sit still. It's like they can't put down the pipe long enough to record the program. All of a sudden they got the shakes, and they're like, oh, just hurry up with the scene. I got to get back to the trailer. And all of a sudden their camera angles like all over the place. You know the shows I'm talking about drive me crazy. They're zooming in, zooming out, zooming in, zooming out. I think it's NYPD Blue or one of those cop shows. I can't watch it because their cameraman's driving me crazy. Cougar Town, however, has more like this strange guitar sound. And it goes, it's kind of like a little bit of banjo, a little bit of guitar. And as the funny scene comes in, it's like, or as a serious scene, it's like, but when a funny scene comes in, it's like, plop, 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 ding, 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 ding. I hope you guys are following what the heck I'm talking about. Next time you watch the show, you're going to be like, what in the heck did Santa Claus to go ahead and do to me? I can't even watch this stupid show anymore because of the damn sound effects. I want to shut them down. I wish I could just fade it out. Mrs. Claus don't even notice. So I just stand off to the side next to the TV set, and I try to predict what next sound comes in here. You want to make your spouse or your loved one really upset and they watch one of those stupid shows, they go ahead and stand off to the side and say, okay, here comes the guitar. And then stand there and pretend to play the guitar as they're playing this melancholy mood guitar. And then when they, oh, here's another stupid one that comes out there. Brothers and Sisters. That's right, with Melissa Cockfart. Miss Callista Cockfart, all of a sudden she's got that stupid music going on there too, over there in that stupid show, Brothers and Sisters. Now, you want to go ahead and be super depressed? You want to go ahead and feel like you want to jump off a 10-story building? You watch that Brothers and Sisters all night long. Trust me, by the end of the day, you're going to wish you were never born watching that Brothers and Sisters. It's the most depressing thing. That's the only thing we do. Anyhow, Santa Claus don't go ahead and flipped off the handle, lost his lid. Sometimes I just get passionate about things, and I just don't like people trying to slip me the Mickey when I'm not ready for it. Not tonight.